This is Megan Miranda's most immersive thriller yet. Prepare for a trust no one roller coaster. Plot and premise. A vanished woman lights the fuse on the story. Reporter Leah Stevens flees Boston after libel accusations. She hides in rural Pennsylvania with her former roommate, Emmy. Soon, Emmy disappears without warning, leaving only a broken lock. Police doubt Emmy existed, and suspicion stalks Leah instead. This premise hooks readers with immediate uncertainty. Is Leah remembering events correctly, or shielding dangerous secrets? Megan Miranda layers clues like footprints in fresh snow. Each discovery shifts what you thought you knew. The small town setting magnifies unease with empty woods and whispering bars. Miranda blends journalism ethics with identity questions in tight chapters. The mystery feels grounded despite twists that lean cinematic. By the first third, I felt compelled to chase every breadcrumb. The setup promises psychological stakes beyond a simple missing person case. Flashbacks drip information, blurring past and present like ink in water. The opening third therefore works as both thriller and character study. You read partly to solve the riddle and partly to rescue Leah's credibility. The hook never loosens. Character depth Miranda writes people, not chess pieces. Leah narrates with urgency, yet her reliability flickers. Trauma, career shame, and protective pride stain each thought. I felt inside her spiraling anxiety, not merely observing it. Emmy remains smoke until late pages, yet her absence feels loud. Secondary figures shine with quick strokes. Detective Kyle Donovan balances suspicion with empathy, creating taut interview scenes. The local bartender, the nosy neighbor, even Leah's newsroom rival feel dimensional. Each carries motives that could tilt guilt. Dialogue sounds natural, clipped like real small-town conversation. Miranda avoids info dumps, revealing backstories through tense exchanges. Internal monologues stay concise, so pacing never stalls. Importantly, characters evolve alongside the mystery. Leah's investigative skills resurface, yet paranoia pushes her to rash decisions. Donovan shifts from adversary to uneasy ally as evidence twists. By the finale, every main player has confronted a private lie. That complexity elevates the novel beyond standard thriller territory. Even tertiary characters own moments that matter, preventing cheap red herrings. Their authenticity kept my suspicion agile rather than exhausted. Pacing and tension. The timeline races like a deadline clock. Chapters average 5 pages, propelling constant momentum. Miranda ends scenes on questions, not answers. Cliffhangers feel earned because stakes climb logically. Flashbacks appear just before present clues demand context, never undercutting suspense. Leah's investigative habits give readers reason to follow procedure details. Phone records, witness statements, and an eerie, abandoned house supply classic thriller texture. Still, the novel never slips into procedural dryness. Emotional stakes pulse beneath each gambit. I found my heart rate rising during a simple email search. Miranda uses weather like a metronome. Pounding rain syncs with rising dread. Violence remains infrequent, which amplifies every sudden blow. The second act, twist, lands at exactly the midpoint, redirecting urgency without alienating logic. After that, the pace tightens further, closing chapters with breathless acceleration. Yet the climax allows room for emotional fallout, not just spectacle. By the final page, tension releases gradually, leaving aftershocks rather than whiplash. Short paragraphs mimic Leah's racing thoughts, creating a breathless, page-turning rhythm. I read the last 60 pages in a single sitting without noticing time. Final verdict. This thriller provokes questions long after the final twist. The mystery resolves, yet moral ambiguity lingers. Leah's choices force readers to weigh truth against self-preservation. Miranda refuses neat heroism, opting for messy realism. I appreciated that courage coexists with selfish impulse here. The novel also interrogates media responsibility. Leah harmed someone through careless reporting, and that guilt shadows every decision. Readers who crave thematic depth will find rich debate material. Stylistically, the prose is clean and vivid. No purple descriptions slow the ride. For audiobook listeners, Rebecca Ross delivers a gripping performance, capturing Leah's frayed nerves. A few conveniences appear near the end, particularly a helpful voicemail reveal. Yet they never break credibility. I would rate the book 4 of 5 stars for craft and 5 for entertainment. Fans of Gillian Flynn or Paula Hawkins should feel at home, though violence is milder. If you seek an absorbing weekend read with psychological bite, The Perfect Stranger delivers. Book clubs could dissect its themes alongside the whodunit tension. That discussion potential cements its lasting value. Read my full deep dive article for bonus spoilers and adaptation news.